so game.
Sopping wet.
We're gonna do this on our own. Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is dig it all out, all the rotten wood.
You feel successful. I can see it in your face.
I don't even know how many hours I worked on this.
So this is Stuart in the nighttime. Shell also received a new toy, or tool as he calls it. Previously on Searching for C-Shells.
We start some important projects while docked in Stuart, Florida.
We visit some injured turtles at the Loggerhead Marine Center, and we prep the boat for possible hurricanes. When we said projects at Stuart, we weren't kidding. Look at this.
All tallycrafts have this piece of mahogany that's a spacer between the flybridge and the hull sides. Notoriously, they rot out. It's not a big deal. It's not structural. But mine is definitely rotted on this side. The other side was replaced. So, on the advice of a friend, who did it without taking the flybridge off.
We're going to do this on our own. Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is dig it all out, all the rotten wood. Then I'm going to get something to template it, keep it up. And then buy another piece of mahogany, epoxy that mahogany, saturate it with epoxy, stick it up, and drill it all in again.
No, it's soaking.
Sopping wet.
Yeah, so projects.
I've already got the inside. This won't happen again because I got the inside sealed up.
Yeah, we did that. That was project number one, maybe.
Biggest project, yeah.
Boats. Gotta love them.
This is a big job.
A big job.
A lot of cleanup has to happen. Just saturated. I gotta say, it was perfectly calm before we started this. And of course, now that I got this plastic taped up and I'm doing this, the wind. Probably get a thunderstorm in
Yeah, and the wind has taken all the little bits and put them all over the boat. So we'll have to be cleaning up.
This is how we get around.
On their bike. This is the bus here at Sunset Marina, and every Tuesday they'll take you to West Marine, Walmart, Publix for groceries, and it's a great feature. Not going on in the summer, but great for people here in the winter.
Project day. I'll show you what we're doing on the side of the Flybridge. Look up in here. It's a big gap. I've got to get this adhesive off. Put it over. So I've removed all of this all the way back to the back of the Flybridge. has been removed. It was all rotten from that far. Now I only have about 6 feet from here up that I've hit some good wood and chisel some away, make a square, and I'm going to get a piece. I'm going to measure all this out, get a piece to fit up in here, and then get some smaller pieces to be able to fit up in here. I'll glue it up with 4200, screw it in, and hopefully it'll be good as new. Let's take a look. Can't pick you up there. Time to chisel this away. Here's my dilemma. I've got 1 3/4 inches space in there at the bottom, and then it narrows up at the top. The original way that the Tollycraft had wood put in there was they had a 1-inch piece and then a 3/4 inch piece of plywood stuck up at the last bit. So what they did was put the 1-inch piece of board on, screwed it on before the flybridge went on, and then when they put the flybridge down, they slid a piece of 3/4 inch plywood up in there to screw into, and then you got fasteners on the inside to the side cabin walls, and then the flybridge was right through both pieces of wood. I got a problem because if I put a 1-inch piece up inside, I don't have enough room to put any screws on the inside wood to fasten to the cabin side. Go measure this out. Alright guys, I got it. This screw goes in through the flybridge, in through the piece of wood, and just comes close to the flybridge cabin. In some cases it goes in just slightly. If I take a drill bit and go right in here, just drill in and maybe a 1/4 inch into the flybridge, into the cabin wall side, get a 1/4 inch longer screw, I can go right through the whole wood and into the cabin side, at least in some spots, so that I get a bond with a screw through that whole piece. So now I get 1 piece of wood, and make it a bigger screw.
Costco, gonna get more stuff. Getting ready. What?
You ordered it.
I ordered, yeah, some dry goods. They have a great place to get mail here.
I feel like you got
What do you take?
bricks for
Yeah.
Tom.
Does he not do anything around? You gotta take a movie of him when he does it?
I take movies all the time.
Here, stand up. Take a picture of the two of us and tell me, get up.
Okay. What do you love about Sunset Bay Marina?
Yeah.
And he's a character. You
Look,
keep
we
everybody
both got-
laughing
you know,
around here.
The two of us, we have hair, are short. Look at the hair we got. That's the only thing we got going for ourselves.
Oh no, personality. We rent a car here at Sunset Bay Marina from Richard on Turo. And he's great. He comes and he picks us up and drops us off here at the marina, which has been great for us. Richard's coming. Here he is. Oh, that's all we did, I think, all week.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. It's hot today.
So we got the car. We're going to Fort Pierce to a boat store. I think I'm going to replace. This is it. I think I'm going to replace my anchor chain. Dave got a good deal there. 200 feet is $1.70 or $3.75 a foot or something. That's really good. First off though, I feel naked because I've been 2 weeks without my Maui gyms. So I've sent them away to Maui Gym and now I'm going to go get them back. I feel so naked. Oh yeah, they're brand new.
Brand new.
They gave me brand new ones. Huh?
Maui Gym.
Oh, I can see again. Okay.
Optical World. The team in there have been awesome. They've helped us out a lot. And they've got Sheldon back with new
Brand new pair of
glasses.
glasses.
We highly recommend them. They've been
Yeah,
very confident
they
because
didn't have
they didn't have make any
I
money
didn't
or
buy the
anything.
glasses there. I
No.
didn't, and I didn't get my prescription done there. I just had a problem with the prescription, and they took it upon themselves, sent it away, and
Yeah.
now I got a new pair of Maui jeans.
Optical World in Stuart at the Treasure Coast Mall. The A1A, Sheldon.
Yep, this will take us right up to Fort Pierce. Marine Connection Liquidators.
But here we are. Maybe there's something in there.
I wish I had my buddy Barry around now. He'd love to go in here.
Yeah, you guys would have too much fun. Chain, chain, chain. Thank you.
Nice job, Richie. Richie's a beast.
Here's our setup here. So we took the old stuff out. It's thrown away. Oh no. Look at this. And then this flies around, and this is an actual rust that will stain your decks. Anyways, I'm glad we got new chain. Expensive, but now I see well worth it. Woo.
Yeah, well, the deck is staining there now.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Hi guys, I've got the wood to put into the side. It's perfect, and I think I'm going to be finished this weekend. I've got holes drilled in some places all the way through to the cabin side, so it's going to be held firm in place. So I have to epoxy this now and put it all back together, 4200, screw it in, and I'm done. Epoxy's done. Also replaced the engine room floor with plywood and the same type of wood batters for strapping for the supports, and all epoxied and bilge painted. I was going to put starboard down, but it was a bit expensive, so I went with the cheaper route. The other stuff lasted 20 something years, so this will last as long or more, because I've got this covered in epoxy now. So how's your day going?
Good.
What'd you do?
Just went and got a shower.
You do as much as I did today?
Yes, I did some organization.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you leave a mess like this?
No.
No? How about a mess like that down there?
No, definitely not. You'll clean it up.
Tomorrow.
You feel successful. I can see it in your face.
Yes, I do. I'm very pleased. I've got some very technical tools to put the 4200 up inside the baking spatulas at the dollar store. Look! I'll just be able to put the 4200 on that and put it all the way through. Otherwise, I don't know how I would have done it. I was thinking about doing it with a pair of latex gloves, but I think I would have made a disastrous mess. It's all on. It looks good, fits perfect, solid. So now I'm just going to screw the hardware back on, the tracks and the underneath fiberglass piece, and I'm done. Looks nice. I am very pleased. This is a job complete. And I don't even know how many hours I worked on this. I did 25, 30 hours. Planning and everything else as well. Everything's back together. And all the trim pieces are stacked up. Good as new.
So this is Stuart in the nighttime. They have a lot of restaurants. We just left the marina over here. The Sailor's Return, which will get happening soon. And you just walk the boardwalk and you go down and we're gonna find somewhere to eat. We've eaten out a lot here.
It's just a good place to eat out.
Yeah,
It's just a lot of restaurants that are close by and a lot of them are good.
We're deciding between like a sushi noodle curry place or one of our favorites is the Sprit City.
Anyway, we'll
may
see
go
where
there.
we end up. Let's go.
We need more food.
How was that?
Fantastic. I would have to say, again, we've been here 5 times, but we love it here, and this may be our last though. We are soon heading down to Stuart.
We managed to pull off some other projects before our time in Stuart came to an end.
Shell ran acid through the cooling system in the engines to clear out marine growth and mineral buildup to help cool the engine better.
We also replaced our Rockna Vulcan anchor. The original one was showing some signs of rust, and Rockna via West Marine were kind enough to replace it with a brand new anchor.
Drop us a comment below if you have any questions on any of these projects. Shell also received a new toy, or tool as he calls it, a new DJI Mavic 2 Pro drone.
We really did need a new drone. The splash drone we had before was much better at floating than it ever was at flying. Now it's time to head out, back to remote secluded anchorages in crystal clear waters and soft sandy beaches in the Bahamas.
But first, it's off to Fort Lauderdale to see the extravagance of the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell to be notified when that video drops. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. We will see you in the next episode.
And long may your big jib draw.